Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I hope you really enjoy this video. I had a lot of fun making it, and as much fun as you can have stressing out because you're going to be filming in front of 1 million people. My name is Kevin. Hey, how's it going? And I'm from Michigan, so if my accent's thick, I'm sorry. In this video, I think we should talk about a few things that I learned throughout the last 3 years of me making YouTube videos and trying to get subscribers and trying to get those hours watched. There's a few things that I wish I knew when I first started that I know now, and we're going to make sure that you're focusing on the right things. Because when you're just starting out, you're thinking about all those things that you need to be doing, but you're really not thinking about those things that you should be doing. When I look back, one of the things that bothers me the most, it really burns me too, is that I didn't start sooner. Even though I started over 3 years ago, it's this channel that worked. And I wish I started it 5 or 6 years ago instead. You need to find your own way, your niche in this universe. You spend so much time in the beginning figuring out what it is that you want to create that you need to really combine it with what is going to get the most views. So yes, be creative, but look into the business aspect of it as well. Make sure you're going to get those views, because you can be creative all you want to, but if nobody's watching it, you're not going to get paid. It's important in the beginning not to focus on the numbers. I know that sounds a little bit backwards, but in the beginning, you don't have any subscribers. You don't have any numbers. So any views that you're getting are good views. So don't focus on them. Just keep making your content. In my case, that's all I did. All I did was look at the numbers, and I couldn't figure out why I wasn't getting the views, why I wasn't getting the subscribers. I have more subscribers than this on my MySpace. What am I doing wrong? I thought those numbers were all that mattered to YouTube analytics, but I was wrong. So when I started out and I only got 100 views on a video, I thought I was doing really bad. I didn't realize that I was actually doing okay. I was just comparing myself to the big creators out there. I was comparing myself to somebody who's been doing this for a long time and who's already found their niche, who's already found their subscribers. So for me, 100 views was actually a gold mine, and I just didn't really realize what the numbers meant. You can focus on the numbers at a later time when you feel more comfortable with your channel, its niche, and your content. If YouTube is becoming your full-time job and you're just now getting that content out there, focus on making the content. Make it good, make it your niche, make it funny, make it scary, make it whatever it's gonna be, make it entertaining, but keep it going, keep it consistent. That's what YouTube likes, that's what the analytics likes, that's what the algorithm likes, is the consistency. So keep making those videos, and you're gonna be on your way to a good career with YouTube. I wish I even tried a few different things when I first started my YouTube channel, rather than just trying to make the videos that made the most money and got the most views and got the most hours watched. I wish I expanded a little bit on that, and maybe my content would be a little bit different today, or maybe I wouldn't even have a channel today. Who knows? YouTube is all about consistency. It's about being able to provide content on a regular basis. That's as easy as the algorithm gets. You need to make the content, upload the content, and then people will watch the content. And that's as easy as it gets. YouTube kind of takes care of the rest of it for you. I know a lot of creators out there who like to say, done is better than perfect. Now I'm kind of on the other fence a little bit on that one, where yeah, I like to be done. I like to get things done and get them out there and get them online and get people watching right away. And it doesn't have to be perfect, but you know what? I've been a chef for 35 years, and if there's one thing I've learned, there's always time to garnish. You can always sprinkle that little extra bit on there. Whatever video may be, you can polish it. You can do a little something extra. You can tweak it. You can make it unique, and you can make it your own. Whether it's going to be the little content bar at the bottom, or whether it's going to be icons or whatever it's going to be, you can make it your own, and you can spend an extra 30 seconds throwing that stuff on there. It's going to be okay. Now, you don't need to go through and make sure every transition is going to be perfect. You don't need to make sure your zooms and all that kind of stuff is going to be perfect, because look, there's no kind of award that you're going to get for making this video. So remember, you're doing this for fun. It's the bonus that you're going to get paid for doing it, but you're doing this for fun, and you're really hoping that you get to share this with a whole bunch of people, and millions of people are going to watch it. And so your idea is to get it out, get it done, and get it online. Because the bottom line is they're gonna spend 2 minutes to 7 minutes watching my video that I created and spend so much time filming and so much blood, sweat, and tears and stress trying to make it look beautiful for you, they're not going to realize that I spent 80 hours working on it. They're going to spend 2 minutes and then they're done. They're on to the next thing. They're on hopefully another one of your videos, but they're on to the next thing. So, you know, you can put a little garnish on it, but you know what? Get it out there and stay consistent. Don't be late on your consistency just because you wanted to add that transition in there. Get it online and start getting paid. Sometimes I like to do a thing called run and gun, to where I'll just leave the camera on, I'll film as much as I can, and hopefully everything that you're gonna see right in that little box is gonna be done. I won't have to edit a whole lot, maybe throw a couple captions or a couple little graphics somewhere on there, and maybe even a couple of like symbols or something like that, or maybe a subscribe. But you know what? At the end of the day, I've got to get it online or I'm not getting paid. So, you know, run and gun, let's get this thing filmed, let's get it edited, let's throw that song score on there and those special lightsaber special effects that you always wanted, and let's get it online so people can start watching and laughing and having fun right along with you, okay? Does that make sense? Now, I know some people like to add that newbie feeling or that amateur feeling, kind of like this video here. It's very amateur, I know that it is, but that's all that it's supposed to be. There's not anything special. I already showed you some of my special effects. There are no more fireworks that I'm going to go throw into this one because, once again, this is kind of a run and gun. I'm just going to give you a couple of how-tos, a couple of introductions, a couple of instructions, and then you're going to take this advice and you're going to move it and use it. So, you know, I don't really need to throw a whole lot of frills into this one. Sometimes, if it's too polished or too cinematic, you don't involve the viewer. And that's where the issue comes in, is that you're losing the one-to-one. You've got all these fancy horses and guns and explosions going on and great soundtrack and everything else. But your viewer is just sitting back watching a movie that he could have loaded up on one of the other streaming services. To whereas right now, you're getting that connection, you're getting that amateur. You're like, well, I could have probably did this myself. Let's watch this guy and see what he's gonna do. Let's see what he talks about. Let's watch more. So, and that's what you're really going for. Because not only is your content important, but you really want to keep them on that video for as long as they can, and then also keep them on YouTube for as long as you can, which is why you need to make sure your content is exciting and fun and something you enjoy making. Because if you don't enjoy making it, it's going to come through. It's definitely going to come through in your filming and your work, and your subscribers are going to turn off for sure. So let's make sure you're always having fun doing this. Otherwise, do something else. Now, also involving that with when it doesn't really involve the viewer, you can go back and it's really psychologically involved with why we buy things, why things are on the end caps, why things have signs above them or below them or to the side of them, why things are placed the way they are in a store. It's the same as your video. Your thumbnails need to be perfect, your descriptions need to be perfect, your tags need to be perfect. It's the same thing as running a store. And that's why I read the book years ago called Why We Buy by Paco Underhill. It's a wonderful book. I learned so much from this book, and I'm going to put a link for that down below as well. Please check out that book. It's available on Amazon, and it's unbelievable how much you're going to learn from that book. And again, the book is kind of like a video. It involves you and asks you the questions on why did you look at that at the end cap, and why did you find that product where it was. It's really a very good book, and I recommend that book a lot. Back to the basics. It's important, now that you're comfortable with the content on your channel, to start looking at the analytics, to start crunching the numbers. This is something that I've been working on now for over 3 years. And trust me when I say that you and I will never figure out how this works. The algorithm of the analytics changes every single day. There's no way to pin down what's going to win and what's not going to win, what's going to hit and what's not going to hit. If I have this many subscribers and this many views, and you have this many subscribers and this many views, why is it going to push one more than the other one? Well, there's a million different factors in there, including weather and including location in the country, if you're even in this country. So by the time you figure it out, it's going to change. So there is no magical key. There is no turbo boost. You just need to look at the analytics, see which videos the people are enjoying, see which ones the people aren't enjoying, see which ones they watch all the way through, and see which ones they cut out after 20 seconds. And start building on that, start building your content, because now it's pretty obvious which ones they enjoy, and it's pretty obvious which ones you can just stop making now. So that's a great start with analytics. It's simple, it's not really that difficult. You can see by my playlists that I've been experimenting with a lot of different content to try to see where YouTube is going to hit those videos in the analytics, to see which ones are going to hit, which ones aren't going to hit, which ones are cinematic and which ones are, kind of amateur, which ones have full scores, which ones just have, a little rinky music in the background, which ones have great thumbnails, which ones have no text in the thumbnails. Things like I've really tried to play with this channel and really hone down on the analytics. But once again, like I said, once I kind of figure out which one is popular, the algorithm changes and they switch to a different video. So it's always game on. But I will say that the videos that are TikTok style or amateur style or do-it-yourself how-to style always get the most views on YouTube. And so to start out, it's not a bad idea to get yourself on camera and to give those videos a try. So by analyzing the analytics, you get the big picture. You get the overhead view of what's working on your channel and what's not working on your channel. What you need to focus on and what you need to dump. And what your audience is really asking you for more of. That's the kind of thing that's going to make your channel grow over time and turn this into a career. The analytics are very dangerous. They become addictive. You're going to be able to go home after a long day of filming videos and having fun making this content, but then you start stressing over the analytics, wondering why this isn't getting views and wonder why you're not getting more subscribers. When you're in the beginning of your YouTube career, it's important not to overanalyze. Don't look too deep into why you're not getting views and why you're not getting subscribers. You've only got a few videos on there. There's no hurry. You're in for the long haul here. This is a career. So don't just think just because you started working at McDonald's that you're going to be the manager next week. There's some steps that come in between that. And one of the biggest steps is content, is to make it better, make it more geared towards your audience, and to make sure that you're consistent with it. So imagine this. You got your channel, you got 50 subscribers on there. Hi, Mom. And they're interested in your content. They're subscribers, so they're already interested in your stuff. And you put out this amazing video that you just love, and all 50 subscribers watch it, and that's wonderful. Now, say Mr. Big Creator puts out a video with his 1 million subscribers, and only 500,000 subscribers watch the video. You actually have a 100% watch rate, where he only has a 50% watch rate. Analytics is going to play with that. Your video is going to grow. His is going to do all right. Don't worry about him. Big Creator is going to be okay. But your video is going to grow because you're getting a 100% view rate. You're doing whatever that video was you made. You need to make another one just like it. Part 2, whatever, Empire. And that's pretty much exactly what happened to me on my cooking channel, is to when I made that first goofy video of how to flip an egg. Whoever would have thought I would have got so many views on it and so many likes and so many comments, that carried forward. And my channel grew exponentially just because of that one video. So content. You never know which one is going to be the big one. You never know which one is going to be the one that hits. You have to keep making it. And every time you make it, you're going to get a little bit better. Things are going to get a little easier. You're going to know where to set things up a little bit better, or what you're going to scripts printed out, or what lights to bring, and all kind of crazy stuff. So just keep making. Don't stop. All right, I want to finish up this video by saying, welcome to the YouTube adventure. It's going to be a long one. It's going to be a great career. You're going to have tons of fun, and you're going to be great at it. So don't be scared. Everything is going to work out. You just have to be consistent and do what you love. I want to finish up this video by saying you are on one big adventure that never ends. You're just starting out on this adventure. That's scary and fun. Now, of course, it's going to be fun. You're going to be running all over, filming all kinds of crazy videos and being silly and being goofy, and everybody's going to love to watch it. But it's scary because this is a new career. You're jumping in with both feet. There's a lot of us out there who are sharing on YouTube, trying to help tell you how we got started and tell you how to get there yourself. But you've got to make the content. Nobody's forcing you to do this. It's important to keep creating. The worst part is at the end of the day, when you go home and you just want to stretch out on the couch and watch some crazy YouTube shorts, and then you spot analytics and you click on it, and then you start answering a few comments from people, and you start cleaning up a few things, and you change a tag or two, and you know, your day's just never over. So it's important to have a work day and a relaxed part of your day. You know, you've got to set those things aside or you're gonna go crazy. One other cool thing about YouTube, I guess, is that there's always room for someone else to join. There's always room for someone else's content. There's no one like you. No one makes your content, no one makes my content. You know, we're all unique in our own way, and we enjoy looking at each other. We enjoy watching each other do these things. So you're encouraged to come on YouTube and share your goofy views and your silly antics and all the crazy things that go on in your life. You're free to come onto YouTube and create dragon videos and dungeons, monster fighting videos and these things. People love it. People love to watch them. And so if that's what you're into and that's what makes you have fun, by all means, you're here. You did it. Now again, if you're new to YouTube and this is one of the first videos you've ever watched, hey, welcome. What's going on? You're in the right place. You're starting at the right time. It's never too late. There's no one like you. Let's go. Let's see what you've got. I can't wait to watch your videos. Subscribe to me. I'll subscribe back. All right, that'll do it for me. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I had a lot of fun making it, like you're supposed to. Please press that thumbs up for me if you liked the video. Please subscribe if you want to see a little bit more. Have a great day. I'll see you soon.